What's good? Hold on. Let me ask you again. What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At. And we on episode 28. And you know we keeping it rocking and rolling because here we ask the real questions about where the money at dealing with these assets. And you know we locked in on cryptocurrency right now. So today we're going to talk about a little bit of the price action, but we're going to get into the areas around cryptocurrency that we really need to be focusing on. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen. I know y'all love to see that TA, so let's get into it. So we got Bitcoin sitting at around 26.1. We have Ethereum sitting at around 16,050, and we have BNB sitting around 218. Nothing much is going on in the price action, and honestly, it's likely that we'll be going lower in the future. And let's look at the 200 EMA. You know, this is the indicator that I've been focusing on, and on the daily, we've gotten below it, and we're getting in a pretty tight range. And from what we understand in the past, when the price gets into a very tight range like this, like back in September of 2018, it was hovering around 6,500, and it stayed here for months on end. Then it made a big move. That's probably what's going to happen eventually. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but you know, none of this is financial advice. But I believe we have some time to go lower and build, or we could take off. But look, price action today is neither here nor there because what we're going to talk about today is everything around cryptocurrency. And let me tell you, hold on. We need to be talking about things like tokenization. And what you need to be researching are things like tokenization, fractionalization, stable coins, CBDCs, decentralized finance. You need to be studying these different aspects of cryptocurrency because the real money is way past these couple of projects. Yes, these are some good opportunities, but cryptocurrency and the revolution that it's going to have on the finance sector, on the asset sector, on the bond market, on the stock market, on how we move money from here to there is more than this price chart. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So let's just get into a couple stories and we're just going to run through a couple things. Tokenization. Tokenization can improve bond market efficiency, Hong Kong regulators say. So what is tokenization? Tokenization is where real-world assets are converted into blockchain-based tokens. And what's the benefit of it? It has the potential to enhance efficiency, liquidity, and transparency in the bond markets, in all markets, because what do we know about the bond market? That's where the real money is made. That's how you can really tell how a country is really doing if you understand the bond market. So let's just go through the story real quick and just break it down. A successful $100 million tokenized green bond issuance earlier this year has convinced the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to continue exploring tokenization to improve financial markets. So this endeavor happened in February of this year. $100 million. Now that may be small in the large scale of things of how much money can be spent, but that's a lot of money in all actuality. And it sounds like it was a project or an experiment to see if it could go good, and it sounded like it went well. So this is what's going on in Hong Kong. Now, what do we know about what's going on in Hong Kong? They are very strict about their rules on cryptocurrency, but they're tokenizing $100 million bonds. Like that shows you what they're doing and what they're building. And once you start researching, you got to go into a rabbit hole because I asked myself, who is the Hong Kong Monetary Authority? And from what I see, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority is Hong Kong's central banking institution. So they may have some merit on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I did a little more research and lo and behold, check it out. Hong Kong eyes stablecoin regulatory regime by 2024. See, all these things are coming together. Stablecoins, DeFi, tokenization, fractionalization. We need to be seeing and studying these things so we can look towards the future. Look, crypto, AI, and the metaverse are great ideas, but they're not. We're not in the metaverse every day right now. We're not using crypto to buy candy bars and stuff right now, but we will in the future. You know what I'm saying? AI will be huge in the future. So that's where you really make money as far as coming up with ideas and knowing who to invest in. None of this is financial advice, but you need to be able to be in it now, get on the cutting edge of whatever you're studying, and be able to see the future. Like we not about to talk about the hottest meme coins here. We're not doing that. We're asking where the money at. And boards, CEOs, they know where the money at. So we need to listen to them and see where their projects are going. Because why are they eyeing stablecoin regulatory? We just heard the senior vice president from PayPal and general manager of blockchain, crypto, and digital currencies the other day. Remember, we listened to this video, and what did he say? Stablecoins are a killer application for blockchains right now. They, PayPal just dropped their stablecoin, which means they've been working on it for years, which means everybody else is working on stablecoins. You think PayPal about to do it by themselves? Everybody else is working on a stablecoin, and everybody else has cryptocurrency, blockchains, distributed ledger technology projects that they're working on right now. And you need to put yourself in a position where you understand what's going on, and you need to be able to make a move. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap this up right here. So the Hong Kong Monetary Authority is in the process of seeking comments from the public regarding stablecoins and aims to introduce a regulatory framework by the end of 2024. While the U.S. government is strengthening its stance on the cryptocurrency in the wake of Terra USD and FTX's implosion, the crypto community in China is hurdling Hong Kong's increasing policy clarification regarding the nascent asset class. So look, they're working on it. They're looking for regulatory clarity, same way we are over here. But I think their government is a little more lenient, and they're not stifling innovation. They're setting up a platform to where it could take off. But that's just that. So let's get into other things. BlackRock has invested in 4 of the 5 largest Bitcoin miners. Asset management behemoth BlackRock has reportedly already invested in 4 of the 5 largest Bitcoin miners by market capitalization. So BlackRock, who we're all focused on right now because they applied for a spot Bitcoin ETF, has invested in 4 of the 5 top largest Bitcoin mining firms. So who are they? Let's get into it. Riot Blockchain, Marathon Digital, Cypher, Hut 8, and TeraWulf. And if you look at the market cap for these Bitcoin mining companies, they're ridiculous. 1.9 billion. This is almost 2 billion in the bottom of in a bear market. And we got lower to go. And it's $2 billion right now. 1.8 billion Marathon, 0.75 billion Cypher, and $500 million Hut 8. But the thing about it is, these companies are going to grow as the cryptocurrency market grows. So if Bitcoin were to ever reach 100,000, the valuation of these companies are going to skyrocket along with the Bitcoin price. So the ideas I have coming up for Coinbase and these mining companies, they may be good, long plays. They may have great futures. Not financial advice, but you see where I'm thinking, you see where I'm going. But this is nothing to sneeze at. This ain't nothing to sneeze at. You really need to pay attention to what's going on. So we got Bitcoin mining companies going crazy, innovation going crazy. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is, well, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about this. I'm going to just drop the link below because this was a great read on decentralized finance. Like, the current landscape is a bank, a person, and maybe a third party and some other companies. Like, the purpose of crypto is for peer-to-peer to remove a third party. And let's say you're in America and you want to send money to your family in Turkey. Like, there may be laws that prevent money from going back and forth. Like, that's what peer-to-peer finance is about. Bitcoin is about. Bitcoin laid the blueprint for what a lot of the revolution that's going on in traditional finance. And you want to pay attention to that. I just told you 5 different areas that you could study. And you need to Google these things, because I'm definitely Googling these things, and I'm trying to give you what I find as best as I can in these videos, but you have to do your own research. That's my biggest point. Like, we're going to handle this with a level of maturity. We're not going to just sit around and wait for people to tell us what's going on. We're not going to wait till 2030 when all this is really popping and you could have got in on the ground level. Like, that's not what we're doing here. When you come to this channel, we're getting mature, best information we can, and we handling it like some G's. We're all the owners of our own, what am I trying to say? Financial funds. Your personal portfolio is your own fund. That's how you need to look at it. That's how I build my portfolio. I look at it like I'm a bank manager, and I trying to present this fund to 10 CEOs on a board. But, you know, I'm the CEO on my own board. But, you know, I'm just talking noise, man. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update, man. That's just how we rocking, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We're going to talk more about this later.